And when we talk about the impact of the conflict, the tensions that continue to simmer in West Asia is when it comes to the impact on the markets, when it comes to the impact on the Brent crude prices. Even as I'm speaking, we are looking at Brent crude prices that have now gone up. Earlier, I was talking about as far as the projections are concerned, it was around $111 per barrel mark. And now, as I speak, we are looking at the figures that has gone up $113 per barrel mark. That seems to be the outcome that has now been witnessed across when it comes to the markets as well. Let's talk about Indian equity benchmarks. My colleague Ashesha is also joining us here on the broadcast. Ashesha, good morning. Help us understand the oil prices have surged. Experts are of the opinion that once again it may touch $120 per mark because the standoff in West Asia continues.
Well, yes, the geopolitical tensions continue to escalate, and as you rightly mentioned, Brent crude prices are sustaining above that $110 per barrel mark. We've seen a big spike that has come in over the last 24 hours. In fact, this is the highest level that we've seen since 2022. That's the highest in the last 4 years. That's the kind of moves that we are seeing for oil market, and that is the reason we are seeing negative repercussions for Indian equity markets as well. Nifty is now sitting with a cut of nearly 300 points as we speak. 1.2% shaved off for the Nifty 50 index, which is now trading below that 23,900 mark. We have Sensex, which has shed nearly 900 points in today's trading session, and the Nifty banking index continues to remain under pressure. Nifty Bank is now down 850 points. It has shed 1.5%. We have seen banking and financial stocks underperform in today's trading session. So clearly across the board, Brent crude prices are rising. Rupee, in fact, is at another low. It has fallen below that 95 mark versus the US dollar. So rupee continues to weigh heavy on Indian equity markets, and that is the reason we are seeing this kind of carnage for Indian equity markets today.
So the rupee opened up 16 paise lower at 95.01 against the US dollar as compared to Wednesday's close of 94.85. And this is something as far as the Sensex and Nifty is concerned, because that seems to be the fallout and opening in deep red. Because Ashesha, another question, because this is, the Gulf War fallout on the markets there, but the elections here in India are also over. So will that also see a reflection? Because tomorrow, I believe the Sensex, the markets will not be opening, and it will be on the 4th of May when the results would be out. So do we see a certain sort of a reflection that may also come in for the elections that have taken place here in India?
Well, yes, we will see some kind of impact on Indian equity markets of state elections that have happened over the last few days, the outcome of which is expected over the weekend. On the 4th of May, we could see some bit of impact on Indian equity markets. And as you rightly mentioned, Indian equity markets will be shut tomorrow on account of Maharashtra Day. So no trading will happen tomorrow. But all kind of developments, not only from election front, but even on geopolitical front, everything that happens over the next 3 days will get reflected in Indian equity markets on Monday. So yes, a very heavy day coming in, and we will see all that reaction come in on Monday.
All right. Thank you very much, Ashesha, for that update. So Brent crude prices up again. Sensex markets opening in deep red. However, will there be an impact of the Indian elections that have also taken place? Well, the markets next will open up on Monday, which is also the 4th of May, and also today when the election results will be announced. Back after the short.